Marketing just going to be running right up. Hodun going straight up for the appraisal's wrap, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be touching anyone at all. Dawn is right in the heart of Influence Rage, putting a lot of pressure down on the Hodun, pushes him away, allowing Lanaya to take a very easy take onto the turtle. And Hodun also went down by the hands of Dawn, so this is not looking great for Influence Rage as they re-engages Dawn onto Chan and Rare Adam. They're going to split away from...
Do they go for more levels into the bottom side of the map? But that might have to wait.
Fizz crack down onto Lanaya, drops him down almost immediately. The Brilliant's gonna have to be popped in order for the Lunaf to be able to run away far enough. But unfortunately, he will eat the entirety of the crossbow of Tang, allowing Fury to get himself a double. When we look at the southern corner of the map, we do have Cat9 popping off with his own Revitalize, only to be popped off and dead to the hands of 3. Beautiful. Steal all of that out of Chino. So as long as you kind of play around with that, Paquito also do have some shields though, so you gotta look out for that. As the Falling Star Moon is just gonna be landing onto Paquito. Hotun just gonna be stopping Dawn for a tad little bit. Fury joins into the fray, only for Chino to find himself in the dark spot. Hotun lands on the Appraiser's Wrath, not quite enough to kill anyone else at this point, leaving 2 person from the side of Influence Rage and Rare Adam. All 5 alive, happy to take a free total.
3 members taken down for the price of none here. Cat9 goes in very aggressively. I don't think he can get out.
No way, Jose! As Fury takes him down with a killing spree to his name, but Fury hops in a jump, only to be struck down by the hands of Mikey with the double kill.
So even if he goes down, Cat9 goes down, it's still traded in for both Hotun as well as Fury. The fights, meanwhile, for Influence Rage, once they go in, they can't go, wow, what is that? Is that a solo kill?
Solo kill.
Lanaya on Fury.
I guess the main part is Lanaya gave no options to Fury. There is no point and no way that already down to a sliver, Rare Adam springs into action, putting Chan into a very low amount of HP. Those shurikens is not quite enough, unfortunately, but at least it's enough to push Fury and Chan back home. Actually, Paquito as well. So Rare Adam, they will seize this opportunity as much as possible to focus down on the crystal as Influence Rage throws themselves into a rampage to push the rest of the members from the side of Rare Adam out. Unfortunately, Mikey is a little bit too much to deal with. As such, Influence Rage is unable to hold their ground.
Match point now for Rare Adam, the team from the Chinese region.
In the middle of the fight, but Hotun currently getting himself out of the way, but it doesn't seem like Paquito will be able to stay alive from all that. He even flickers out, only for a homing missile coming from side of Lanaya that will take him down. Most of the members from side of Rare Adam actually survive with just a sliver of health, so that is kind of scary. While Hotun, all the way in the opponent's purple buff, only to be sniped down by the Falling Star Moon.
Oh no, Chan, will he be able to get out? Luckily he will. It looks like Cat9 is too low.
No more pickoffs for the side of Influence Rage. So all 4 members focusing down onto Dawn, only for him to be so tanky. The SOD joins in, allowing them to throw Chan and Paquito in the top spot. Chino is going to be the first one down, while Hotun completely shut down by the members of Rare Adam.
On the top side, a little bit more control over the map.
That is big. I completely unlocked Esmeralda at 5 minutes and 24 seconds, but in the meantime, here we go. It does seem like Paquito manages to catch on to Cat9. That's 1 person down from the side of Rare Adam. The kill credits over to Hotun.
Okay, it's a trade.
An invade with Paquito down to the hands of Cat9. Influence Rage completely shaft with the back against the wall. Rare Adam takes full control of the jungle down south. While Influence Rage doesn't seem like they have anything to care about the bottom jungle. At least the Hayabusa has got some fun to work with. As now the ship will land right down on the Chino, allowing Cat9 to once again get yet another kill.
They also lose the orange buff in return. Oh, Mikey, very aggressive.
Wow, not the kind of teleport that I was expecting from Mikey to actually take that.
He's still marching.
The Ogi Shadow kill all onto Mikey, but he does have the Heart Claw, so he's not too afraid, but he will recall back home. Watch out for the SOD that will be running down to the middle lane, as now we do have the Fist Crack that's going to be slamming right onto Dawn. There's more than enough for them to be able to get themselves a hit. Well, Mikey went back home with a recall. SOD lands on the Paquito. He rejoins the fight. There's more than enough for them to try to get themselves right back into this game, but unfortunately, at this point in time, Random already lost 4.
Onto Chino. That's a flicker already utilized.
As now, we're just going to be hoping that Paquito finds himself in a good spot. He does have the way of Dragon to kind of play around with, but in the meantime, the Lord is going to be taken down from the side of Lanaya. Powerful takes Chino down, while in the main big fight, in the heart of things, it is Paquito to re-enter the fight.
Only to fight. Pick onto Fury, perhaps.
Ring around the rosies. That is exactly what Fury is doing, and he manages to get himself an escape, but unfortunately at a cost of Chan. With a 5-man rundown from the top lane, the Ogi Shadow kill, hoping to be able to clear clear these creep waves well enough.
Uh-oh.
He managed to buy enough time, but unfortunately, the Lions slapped him right down. The fist break and crack lands over to the front lines. If only they have just enough damage. But Fury is not quite the execution, the Death Reaper, Grim Reaper just yet. As such, he's gonna be all alone for the next 14 seconds. Will he be able to clear the ballistas enough? And probably not, as Rare Adam focuses all firepower on the Fury and the Crystal.
There it is, boys and girls. As the crystal collapse, it is official. Rare Atom from the Chinese region will be moving forward here in the MSC Wildcards. GG to Influence Rage. Again, thank you so much for coming this far. We were here for your journey. We were all for it. But unfortunately, today we will have to part ways.
Thank you so much, Influence Rage. Big plays with the only savage of Wildcards.